In the heart of a charming town, there lived a man named Henry. His eyes held the sparkle of 1,000 stories, and atop his head sat an old olive-green cap adorned with patches that whispered tales of adventures. One day, as the sun painted the sky in hues of warmth, Henry looked at his grandson, Sam, and said, "Sam, this cap has seen the world with me. It's more than just fabric. It's a map of our memories." Sam, wide-eyed, asked, "Really, Grandpa? What's the best adventure you had wearing that cap?" With a chuckle, Henry replied, "Oh, the best adventure is right here with you, Sam. Every moment we share is a new chapter in the cap's story." As the years passed, Henry's love for Sam became the invisible thread weaving through their days. The cap, perched atop Henry's head, was a constant reminder of the warmth and wisdom he offered. One afternoon, as they sat on the porch, Henry ruffled Sam's hair, saying, "You know, kiddo, this cap will be yours one day. It carries the love we've shared, and I hope it brings you as much joy as it has brought me." With a smile, Sam replied, "I'll wear it proudly, Grandpa, and tell stories just like you." Time passed. One day Grandpa got ill, and he didn't recover. Grandpa's room was filled with a soft glow as he peacefully passed away, surrounded by the warmth of his family. Sam, with tears in his eyes, felt a heavy sadness settle over him. His mom and dad gently embraced him, offering comforting words, and shared memories of Grandpa Harry to help ease the pain. "Sam, I know it hurts. Grandpa Henry was a wonderful person, and we'll miss him dearly." Dad sat by his side. "But sweetheart, let's remember the good times we had with him. The laughter, the stories, those memories will always be with us," Sam's mom said. She sat down in front of Sam and Dad. "Your grandpa wouldn't want us to be too sad. He'd want us to cherish the joy he brought into our lives," Dad said, although he was very sad. "It's okay to feel sad, Sam. We're here for you. Talk to us, share your feelings," Mom said. "I am missing Grandpa. I love him so much," Sam cried. "We all love him. He was such a nice man. He is like chocolate in our family," Dad said. "Chocolate?" Sam asked surprisingly. "Yes, chocolate," Dad replied. "How?" Sam was excited. "As we see chocolate, it brings happiness and sweetness in our lives. Likewise, as we remember Grandpa, it brings happiness and sweetness in our lives. Am I right?" Dad asked. "Oh, yes, Dad, you are right," Sid smiled with tears in his eyes. "Remember the time he taught you how to fish? Those moments are treasures, and they'll stay with you forever," Dad said. Let's celebrate Grandpa's life by remembering the love and happiness he shared with us. That's how we keep his spirit alive. Mom added. And know that we're a family, Sam. We'll support each other through the tough times, just like Grandpa would want us to. Right, Sam? Yes, Dad, of course, Sam replied. Together, they found solace in the love and cherished moments they had shared with their beloved family member. And days passed. One day, as the sun dipped below the horizon, casting hues of orange and pink across the sky, Sam found himself sitting in the attic, surrounded by dusty boxes filled with relics of the past. Among them, he discovered the cap that had graced his grandpa's head for as long as he could remember. The memories flooded back, and with a gentle smile, Sam carefully picked up the cap, feeling the fabric that held a lifetime of experiences. "Hey there, Grandpa," Sam whispered, as if expecting the cap to respond. He ran his fingers over the patches, each one telling a different tale: a fishing trip, a hike through the mountains, the day he met Grandma. The cap was a mosaic of a life well lived. In the flickering light of the attic, Sam was transported to a time when he and Grandpa sat on the porch, sharing stories and laughter. "You know, Sam," Grandpa would say, "this cap has seen more sunsets than I can count. It's witnessed the changing seasons and the beauty of life unfolding." As Sam held the cap close, he could almost hear Grandpa's voice. "Remember the time we went fishing at Miller's Pond? We caught the biggest trout you've ever seen, and you couldn't stop talking about it for weeks." A tear trickled down Sam's cheek as he recalled those cherished moments. "I miss you, Grandpa," he admitted, gripping the cap tightly. In the quiet of the attic, Sam felt a comforting presence. It was as if Grandpa's spirit lingered, sharing one more conversation through the threads of the cap. "I remember the first time I wore this cap," Grandpa's voice echoed in Sam's mind. "Your grandma gave it to me on our anniversary, said it looked dashing on me. Little did I know it would become a part of who I am." Sam chuckled, wiping away his tears. Grandma always had good taste. As night fell, Sam descended from the attic, the cap cradled in his hands. The cap wasn't just fabric and patches. It was a bridge to the past, a connection to the man who had shaped his world. The next day, Sam decided to wear the cap, continuing the legacy. As Sam put on Grandpa's cap and walked through town, folks greeted him warmly. "Hey, Sam, that's your Grandpa's cap, right?" a neighbor asked. "Yeah, it is. Found it in the attic. Brings back so many memories," Sam replied, adjusting the cap with a smile. A friend passing by remarked, "Your grandpa wore that cap everywhere. Remember when we all went camping?" Sam nodded. "Oh yeah, those were the best times. Grandpa had the best campfire stories." As he continued down the street An elderly lady stopped him. "Your grandpa was a gem. That cap tells tales of a life well lived." Sam chuckled. "It sure does. He used to say each patch had a story, and he'd share them with me." A kid nearby, curious about the cap, asked, "Was your grandpa an explorer?" Sam laughed. "In a way, he explored life, went on lots of adventures, and this cap was always with him." Throughout the day, Sam's grandpa became a topic of conversation. Each person he met had a story to share or a fond memory. "Your grandpa's cap suits you, Sam," a shopkeeper commented. "Thanks. Wearing it feels like having a piece of him with me," Sam expressed gratefully. And so, as Sam roamed the town, Grandpa's cap became a symbol not just of the past, but a living tribute to the man who wore it with pride. Each encounter sparked conversations about Grandpa, his wisdom, his kindness, and the adventures they shared. The simple accessory sparked connections and conversations, ensuring that Grandpa's legacy lived on through the tales woven into the fabric of that weathered cap. And so, the cap lived on, becoming a symbol not just of one man's life, but of the enduring spirit that transcends generations. As Sam walked through the town, he knew that Grandpa's memory was not confined to the past, but woven into the fabric of every patch on that beloved cap.